Well, here we go. Time to face off against the Giants. Of course, we kick things off here in Madden Mobile season with a victory over the Lions. A close victory, if anything. For some reason, I did not reject the Amir Abdullah sign-in last episode, so we just did it right there. Anyway, we got hometown advantage here. It's James Bradbury, Daniel Jones, if anything, Golden Tate, of course. Who else? Jabril Peppers, Evan Ingram, as you can see right there. So yeah, this team right here, obviously not the greatest, but then to say that they really can't give us a run for money would be an understatement. As well, they kinda will. Anyway, David Montgomery will start things off here with the runs, a gain of 4. Last game, we won 17-14, and here tonight, this Giants team will give us, I guess, relatively the same challenge that the Lions did. As David Montgomery 3 rushes in a row, finally able to get the first down. And now just slightly below the 40, and Cordero Patterson brings us now close, at least to the 50. Of course, we got Mitch Trubisky here, so obviously not going to be the greatest. So as that clearly showed, 2nd and 10. Wide receiver bubble screen, and no avail. 3rd and 10. Off the fake handoff. Trubisky now, Anthony Miller, that's a first down. And so from the 40, Trubisky now, Jimmy Graham breaks away from one tackle, stays in bounds, cannot break away from another. Nice reception on his part, and that one was almost intercepted. As now the seconds dwindle down, couple seconds left in the first. Jimmy Graham to the end zone, touchdown, easy 7 right there. And Chicago starts this game off with the first, one possession lead. Also, for some reason, Saquon Barkley is 65 overall here. Alvin Kamara was also like a 65 roughly in the Saints game. Down goes Daniel Jones as well. So, Madden Mobile 20, Madden Mobile 21, not really the greatest when it comes to running back overall. Says that was a quick drive for the Giants. And so just that we get the ball back, Anthony Miller, a gain of 4. And now Trubisky here, that one was supposed to be the Jimmy Graham, but it's intercepted by David Mayo, and he gets sent down directly on the 50. And well, as soon as the Giants lose the ball by having to give it back to the Bears, they gain it right back. And now in hopes of doing something better with the second drive here as compared to their first. Daniel Jones gives it off, and well, okay, that was easy. Taj Gibson picking up the fumble. Oh, he could have taken it all the way, but sad enough gets tripped up. And so the Giants get the ball back, and then Chicago takes it right back. Wow, okay. As soon as the Bears lose it, we gain it right back. And so now, okay, Jimmy Graham once again. So Mitch Trubisky not doing the greatest here so far. David Montgomery. So only a gain of 2 brings us now down to 3rd and 8. We are in Giants territory. Leap and grab right there for Allen Robinson. Down in 4th and 2. David Montgomery. A couple yards right there. First down. Of course, a couple seconds remain in the second. And well, the Giants, they do get the ball back, if anything, to kick things off in the second half. So the Bears trying to rally here, and in the end zone, touchdown. If anything, 2-on-1, and Anthony Miller prevails, as I stutter for some reason. So there we go, the 14-0 lead here. And the Giants not looking the greatest. Oh, we missed that one. Missed it twice, if anything. But down goes Daniel Jones as he clutches the ball. 3rd and 15 now, and Eddie Goldman makes it 4th and 18. Down goes Daniel Jones yet again. And so now, if anything, fast forward to, well, the beginning of the 3rd. As the Giants were able to get the ball back. Bears weren't able to do much with the punt with only, less than 30 seconds left in the game, if anything. Well, wise of less than the first half is what I mean. Anyway, 3rd and inches. And that right there is going to be a first down and then some. Giants football continues as now they're in Chicago territory. Well, that one didn't really work out too well. 2nd and 10, Saquon Barkley. Not having a good game. 3rd and 10. Giants really are struggling, and down goes Daniel Jones again. 3rd sack of the game for him. And Jimmy Graham able to snag that one. That one was close to being picked off here. And well, speaking of being picked off, Jabril Peppers. Well, he's going to get it. Well, Mitch Trubisky here has anything led the Bears to 14 total points so far. Daniel Jones has been sacked 3 different times, but now 2nd time, if anything, that the Bears have been intercepted. Well, Mitch Trubisky himself has been intercepted. And so, if anything, even though we lead by 2 possessions, both teams' offenses not doing the greatest so far. And Taj Gibson, oh, I thought he was going to intercept that. Evan Ingram, though, able to come in clutch. And now Saquon Barkley, he's just gonna be horrible. CPU not really doing the best with him. And now look at this, Khalil Mack gonna intercept the halfback toss. Look at that. That one, of course, was targeted to Saquon Barkley, and Khalil Mack just steals it. That is the first ever time we've done that ever. In all my years of playing this, from Madden Mobile 16 to Madden Mobile 21, and the Giants get the ball back, and they score. Huh. Well then, so clearly, neither us or the Giants can hold on to the ball longer than a cup of coffee, if anything. However, the Bears get the ball back here. In New York territory, Jimmy Graham comes in clutch. He's been doing relatively well so far throughout this whole game. Minus majority of the time, the ball is intercepted when it's targeted towards him, except for that time. It was targeted to Cordero Patterson, and Xavier McKinney comes away with the pick. So Giants football yet again, and down goes Daniel Jones yet again. Fourth one of the game. Aaron Hicks gonna try to get Daniel Jones, and Jones panics a little bit, but surprisingly enough, able to give it off to Golden Tate for a first down. What a play on the part of New York. Have to admit here, as they're at least trying to tie the game. So Eddie Jackson right there with the tackle, and now Giants in Chicago territory, and off to the races, and the New York Giants tie it up. With only barely 30 seconds left, Levine Toilolo able to get the reception, tie this up 14-14, and well, how do we blow a 2-possession lead? And so down goes Trubisky. That's a loss of 13 yards right there. Now brings it down 3rd-19. Cordero Patterson, 1 yard shy, maybe 4th inches. So, if anything, a run would be needed, but we're going to pass it here. And that was the stupid part. I forgot why I'm not going to lie, I actually forgot why we did that decision. And so Taj Gibson comes away with the interception. Obviously, a safety will not be able to happen here. Well, at least not a safety worth 2 points. Well, not a safety at all. What do I mean? And so, Patterson here. Cordero Patterson. We're showing this, obviously, because something happens. The Bears blocked. Cordero Patterson getting some blocks, if anything. I'm struggling to speak. And look at him down close to the 40. Like maybe 3 yards shy. And so, Cordero Patterson able to bring the Bears within some comfortable field position here. Tyreek Cohen, oh God, what a hit. Barely able to get those 3 yards. Almost got knocked out of his socks, and yeah, James Bradbury, the interception. And Bradbury, he's off to the races, and Mitch Trubisky comes away with the tackle. That's relatively surprising, if anything. And Nico Autry right there with the block. He's now sacked Daniel Jones and blocked him. Even though the score doesn't really say so all that much, both Jones and Trubisky have been having some relatively tough games, as Toilolo brings the Giants now down to 4th and 4 to give the ball back away. And as soon as they do that, Sam Beal, his 2nd interception of the game, and once again, it keeps getting intercepted the majority of the time, at least when it's targeted to Jimmy Graham. And so now, Saquon Barkley, not really a high overall here for some damn reason, but gonna take it for a Giants 7-yard gain. Now Evan Ingram right there. That's a first down and then some as well. We could not use or anything for that play. And then Ingram again sneaks in. Taj Gibson not going to get the tackle in time. And so in overtime, the Giants, they have made a 20-point comeback. Look at 138 yards for Mitch Trubisky compared to Daniel Jones' 137. Look at the 7 turnovers for both men. Whether it be sacks, I don't even think Mitch Trubisky got sacked. And maybe if he did, maybe once or twice. Majority of those were just interceptions. As compared to Daniel Jones, majority of those were sacks. Sam Beal intercepting us like twice, and Jimmy Graham, he is injured. And he will be out for, if anything, relatively a whole month. And so, we shouldn't have done this. We made that decision to make him come back early, if anything. But now, look at this here. Wait, not this. Made 30 rush attempts in the next 3 games. That should be hopefully relatively easy for us. And now we got 2 goals to recomplete. That's nice. But look at this. We could trade away Roquan Smith for Travis Kelce. You know, this is why we shouldn't have done it for Jimmy Graham. Because now for the rest of the season, unless Kelce gets injured, we're not going to really be using Jimmy Graham. So we wasted away some money that we could be using for something else. Because guess what? Kelce, welcome to the team. In turn, though, the Chiefs do get Roquan Smith, so we do lose him. However, we still have Khalil Mack, which by this point is now our only elite player on the defense since Smith is now gone. I like to think it's a smart trade. Maybe it really wasn't. If anything, I feel like the offense here needs a little bit more star power, I guess. Defense has Khalil Mack, so they're relatively fine. Khalil Mack and I guess really a couple others, but obviously not as much as Khalil Mack. So next game, we face off against good old ATL, the Atlanta Falcons. And of course, with the 49ers season, we beat them twice. Second time being in the playoffs. I forgot which game it was. I think it was the divisional. Literally 2 weeks after we beat them originally in the regular season. But now, here's the thing though. This Falcons team obviously now has Todd Gurley. And we're no longer using the 49ers. We now have the Bears. So this game against the Falcons is going to be a little bit more difficult than obviously those of when we had the 49ers. We shall see what happens next episode. Hopefully we become 2-1.